With 4 utility vehicles already in their lineup, it's hard to see why Nissan needs this new Rogue crossover. But one could argue, as dealers have, that their brand needed a toe-to-toe competitor for the popular Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4. And like its X-Men counterpart, Nissan has taken on many of the best features of its rivals, expecting the Rogue to absorb more than a few of their pretenders. But even with superpowers, that would be a marvel. While it doesn't exactly have superpowers, Nissan's new contender, the crossover melee, the 2008 Rogue, shares the same impressive C platform as the Sentra sedan. Wheelbase is a generous 105.9 inches, and with short overhangs, the Rogue measures a fairly park-friendly 182.9 inches overall. Next to Nissan's larger and sleeker Murano crossover, the Rogue comes off as far more utilitarian, but its arched form is dramatic in its own right. The Rogue snub-nose wears a stylish grid-like grille and large bug-eyed headlamps, which are available in xenon. Its pronounced wheel flares and strong rear shoulder lines give the Rogue a powerful stance, and the raised back end is nicely sculpted to give the Rogue a pseudo-sporty flair. Within, you'll find a simple yet again sporty driver-oriented 5-passenger interior. The gauges are clear and the controls are well-oriented. Seats are firm and comfortable with available heat. The steering wheel boasts standard wheel-mounted cruise controls along with available audio controls. Tucked behind are optional performance-style paddle shifters. And there's plenty of small item storage between the dual-level center console and the oversized glove box. The standard 4-speaker stereo is upped by an optional Bose audio system with an in-6 CD changer. Other high-end amenities include intelligent key, keyless entry, and Bluetooth. And the Rogue's interior safety comes from 6 standard airbags. A spacious back seat offers surprisingly generous room for 3 rear cup holders and a 60/40 split fold. With it down, there's an ample 57.9 cubic feet of storage room. But that's still 20% smaller than a CR-V. However, the Rogue's secret weapon is an available long-load folding front passenger seat that the CR-V lacks. Add to that an optional folding cargo organizer, and the Rogue comes off as a smarter, everyday errand runner. Power also comes from Sentra, its 2.5-liter twin-cam 4 with variable valve timing, rated at a class-leading 170 horsepower and 175 pound-feet of torque. Nissan's proven CVT continuously variable unit with manual mode comes next, feeding either standard front drive or intuitive all-wheel drive with 70/30 torque split and yaw moment control. So equipped, our Rogue had government fuel economy ratings of 21 city, 26 highway, and we achieved a fine 24 miles per gallon on regular gas. Its energy impact score of 14.9 barrels of oil per year is also a winner. Track performance is also quite respectable for its class. Our Rogue huffed to 60 in 8.8 seconds and through the quarter mile in 16.8 seconds at 85 miles per hour. The Rogue responds quickly to throttle, but is quite buzzy when worked hard. Handling is by a capable 4-wheel independent suspension, aided by standard stability control and traction control. Overall, the feel is tossable, yet definitely on the soft side. There is more roll than we'd like, but understeer is moderate and safe. 4-wheel disc with ABS and brake assist delivered stable stops and a good average of 127 feet from 60 to 0 with solid pedal and stability. All of which translates into a very comfortable and secure car-like street ride. Pricing for the Rogue is also very competitive. S-Trim starts at $19,995, while our SL begins at $21,415. All-wheel drive adds $1,200 to either. It's hard to stand out in the oversaturated crossover segment. Absorbing the correct dose of practicality, style, performance, and affordability just gets you included. The Rogue has that and just a bit more. It may not have superpowers, but it is a fine alternative to the class standards, and we think dealers and their customers will be very pleased. Well, I hope you'll join us next week for more Motor Week. when we'll race around the track in Honda's hotter sports car, the S2000 CR, and dust up Jeep's all-new Liberty Sport Ute. I'm John Davis. We'll see you then.
To learn more about Motorweek, television's original automotive magazine, visit pbs.org. To order a DVD or VHS copy of this program, call 1-800-873-6154. Motorweek has been brought to you by Cars.com.
Let's say you're looking for a car. Cars.com can help. Research, locate, even contact a dealer. Cars.com. Find the right car for you.
Some guys like to relax in a leather recliner. But to others, there's nothing better than cardboard on concrete. Valvoline, 100 years under the hood.
And by Dunlop Tires. The search for true performance is part of our heritage. Dunlop is proud to present the Dunlop Drivers' Cup, where amateurs from around the world compete head-to-head in on- and off-road competitions. Information at dunloptires.com. This program was produced by Maryland Public Television, which is solely responsible for its content.